Yeah, physically, of course, just practicing a lot, more focusing on like the moves that I will do in battles, of course, like to make them as clean as possible, as fast as possible. But I think the most important part was mental preparation because stress can get us all.
No
So
doubt.
you can lose to yourself, not to anybody. So
And then you move on to the country finals, the USA Cypher finals. In Orlando. Now, this is Red Bull. So did they do like the whole we're going to take you everybody to Disneyland or Disney World and all this stuff, or was it just like kind of like the New York version?
no, no, it was serious as well. The only thing was a lot of cool classes happening. So people were from morning, everybody were chilling in this like Ace Cafe because there's the whole jam was happening and all the master classes and all the like talks. There was public talks. So all this stuff was very interesting. So you could enjoy hip hop from the early morning you come. So that was the only, and there was like some market, like clothing market. So it was fun. Not no Disneyland, only hip hop breaking, dancing. But it was a super great organization. Like everybody were placed in a nice hotel that we could like hang out all together. There was a pool there, so if you want to enjoy pool, you can stay there. And the Ace Cafe was like 6 minutes walk from the hotel, so
Okay.
with Orlando heat and
Yeah.
and the public transportation, that was like perfect scenario.
Hmm.
So it was really comfortable and nice. And the
Nice.
level of dancers over there was incredible.
Wow. And what I was going to ask you was, so when you get there, right? And everybody's hanging out together. So I come from an era where, you know, one, we had crew battles, not so many one-on-one battles,
Mhm.
and two, everything was held close to the chest. So it wasn't a lot of commingling before the battle. Maybe afterwards, but it was more like, okay, that's the competitor. Is that so? It was not that kind of vibe. Everybody was like, kind of like we're in this together type attitude.
In New York, yes, New York, like New York scene and New York community is so supportive. Is insane. So everybody were very friendly, and it's just insane. And it's in Russia same. We have like confrontations before battle. So you're not friends. You're
Right,
battling.
right, right, right.
Here in New York, it was different. Everybody's supporting. It's so nice. And
Hmm.
in Orlando, I think it was more of like it wasn't aggressive at all.
Hmm.
People, we were sitting in one room, all the big girls. It's just like if you're friends with some of them, of course you just like keep talking and everything. But the girls that I didn't know, it was just like it wasn't aggressive, but the atmosphere was like, I'm
Tension, right?
I'm checking, yeah, 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 I'm checking you out.
No doubt.
And you
Word.
feel it, and you've checked them out too. So
Right, right, right. No doubt. And so you didn't get the result ultimately that you probably wanted, right? Because you didn't get that W. But you said something, I believe on your social media that from your perspective you beat yourself. What did
yeah,
you mean? What did you mean by that?
to be honest, I did not did my best before Red Bull Orlando one because, as I said, I have a job. And I'm an interior designer, and we do art installations and everything. And right before Red Bull BC1, I had like a week and a half of insane installation that I didn't sleep at nights. I didn't, like, I was super tired. I was there day and night all this 1.5 weeks. And I didn't practice because I couldn't, because everything like was really at the same time, my installation and the jam. And I just need to pull it out. That's all. That's life. It's not like I have a possibility to just skip the installation. It was scheduled like half a year ago or something. And yeah, so I couldn't come to Orlando on Friday because I was on installation, and I went to Florida like at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. on
Day of?
Saturday, on the day of me battling because I couldn't. I had to be on installation, and
Yeah.
so I came extremely tired already. And I know that I could pull this out when I was like 21, 22, and now I'm 31. And that's the time when you realize I cannot pull it out anymore.
Yeah.
I was extremely tired. I was tired mentally, physically. So what happened to me is that I'm going my first round. I do it. I really like how I did my first round. And then I got tired extremely bad. Like, I realized that my stamina cannot do the second round. And I didn't want to. And of course you start to overthink. The strategy goes like really bad, and you're like, okay, I need to do something that I don't fall during my round, because for me, I don't want to fall. I want to make everything clean, even though it's not going to be as strong as my competitor. I'm just going to, do my best. So that's what I did. And honestly speaking, I barely did it because that was insane for me. I think all that like 1.5, 2 weeks of my intense work and shift and stress from Red Bull, I just couldn't do it. So that's what I said. I lost to myself, because if I wanted to win, and this was like if I did my best, I would practice like every day, or the day before, like every other day. I would just rest before the battle, etc., which I didn't. So there's nothing to get upset about. This is just life. Next time I'm gonna do better. It's just a lesson that I'm gonna like fix next time. And also, it's kind of cool. I feel it's cool because we're all grown-ups. Not all, but most of us are grown-ups.
Right.
And everybody has something else, some works, and you need to figure out how to manage it and not get upset of something that it didn't go your way. So that's how it is.
Right, because Marta, the truth of the matter is that the current structure of breaking, if you want to have any kind of a lifestyle, you are going to age out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you were alluding to, the amount of time, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears that you have to put into a competition like that, once it gets past the local jam, and I do it because I love the culture, and it gets into the like, I'm trying to be the best in the world, well, there's going to be a time tax and an energy tax, and it's hard to pay that tax and also pay rent. Exactly. And also pay mortgage, you know what I'm saying, and also make yourself better as a human being, because that also takes a time and a tax, you know what I'm saying? So no doubt. And and like you said, you left with your self-respect, because you said, okay, this is what I can do, and if I do that, I'm good with it.
Yeah, exactly. I still showed my style. I still showed my moves, everything. I danced, and I think that's the main thing, honestly. and the winner of Bgirl USA is amazing. she deserves it 100%. So why getting upset? I'm really proud of this girl. She's amazing.
No doubt. Now we get into how did you get into breaking and hip hop in general?
That's a funny story. um, fell in love right away. I got obsessed. I couldn't stop. It was just like in my head all the time. And it was like my first week of my architectural university and my first week of breaking. So it always came like this from the very beginning, like architecture and breaking. So I always had that choices, you know. It's either that or that. But you know what's funny? That crew that I fell in love with was Illusion of Exist.
For more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Also, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Beyond the Cypher. Let us know how we're doing down in the comment section, and to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash that notification bell. We appreciate the love and support. Peace until the next episode.